So it's been a minute since I've uploaded, but today I'm going to be using the full Vegito team. And this, I'm telling you guys, yeah, this team is looking absolutely mad. So, of course, I do have to use the private server for this. And I know a lot of, I'm just going to come out and say it. I know a lot of people didn't want me to do this, but it's just the way it is now. So you kind of just have to roll with it. If you don't like it, well, there's not much else I can say really, but that's just the way things are now. So essentially, we are going to be using different variants of Vegito. So, of course, we already have the Transformed Vegito as a lead. We have a different LR Vegito as a lead. And we can actually run two LR Vegitos, as you can see here. And I'm pretty certain they link up. And they do link up. So, as you can tell, this is kind of mad. Because, oh, man, this is... Can you imagine if you could just get them in straight away like this? It would be absolutely nuts. But if we can get two... No... We can get triple Vegito, actually, but the chances of that happening, like, the chances of us falling below 50% are so damn low. But, honestly, if you could run multiple versions of a unit, that would be kind of game-breaking if it wasn't obvious enough. And I think you can kind of do that with Battlefield, but I don't think it's worth it. Well, I suppose if the rewards were better, it would be worth it to, you know, go all the way and get multiple units to that super attack level, you know, 100% in the potential system. If it gifted you, like, a free LR, let's say, of your choice, yeah, completely worth it, but that's not the case. The way that it works is you get a few Dragon Stones. I mean, you do get some LRs from the barbershop. Apart from that, you don't, you know, get anything too crazy that warrants you getting another unit that you already have at 100% to 100% again. So this is just something that we have to roll with. And let's see what the boy, Transformed LR Vegito, can do here. I'm expecting big things from your boy, LR Vegito, who is already transformed. And he's going up, or funnily enough, he's going up against the Vegito here. Oh, the attack stat is crazy. I suppose the good thing here is that I do have the majority of these units at 100%. I have no idea why I'm not using the physical Super Vegito, but it is what it is. Now, if we could get an easy A on that Vegito, yeah, that would be madness. Can you imagine how crazy he would be at 100%? Not 100%. Easy aid. I think. Oh, who got the most recent easy A? It was Gogeta. Now, we are probably gonna go through some units that are that don't necessarily stand out, most likely. But what I really want to see, like really badly, is an easy A for Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken. I absolutely love that unit when he first came out. And to be honest, even when he was first released, he was very good. But at the same time, you could tell that he was going to get worse over time because of the way that he was built. Now, what he needs is a percentage attack increase, or at the very least, a crazy high flat out attack increase, which is something that he doesn't have. At the time, don't get me wrong, he was phenomenal. But now you are rarely going to see him on any of these teams. You know what? I believe in the boy LR Vegito. Well, they are technically all LR Vegito, but I think you can take him on, or take Blue Goku on by himself just because of the counters. Just look at that. 656,000 per counter. 650,000. And then we get the super attack. I absolutely love this unit. And I'm assuming that he is going to make this thumbnail. So shout out to Sora for the thumbnail. If you do, you know, want thumbnails, layouts, Twitter banners, YouTube channel banners, or whatever it is, go ahead and check him out in the description. Because if you pay him, he will make stuff for you. So that's one way of doing it. And alternatively, I think I might die here. Alternatively, oh, please don't kill me. Of course I died. Oh boy. But to finish what I was saying, alternatively, what you could do is, damn, I can't believe that just happened. Alternatively, what you could do, I forgot what I was saying now. I actually forgot what I was saying. Something to do with Sora. Yeah, well, Sora will hook you up with the banners if you know, go ahead and pay him for the banners, but it doesn't necessarily cost all that much. So if you do want to start making videos, then his link will be in the description. He may not necessarily get yours done like straight away because he does most likely have a backlog of other things to do. But aside from that, you should be able to get to your stuff pretty quickly. Now, I feel like I missed potentially the biggest thing that Dokkan had this year, which was the 4th year anniversary. I did make a summoning video. I didn't like it, so I was like, you know what, I'm not going to upload this. And the reason why I didn't like it is because I didn't pull anything good. That's not the point. Oh man, I was so upset. I've got like 5 SSRs in my multi-summon as well. But of course, none of them were what I wanted. And yeah, it started very well, and it was like, you know what, this is going great. I feel like I'm going to pull what I need to pull. You just don't pull what you need to pull in the end, do you? Because that's the way the game works sometimes. Mate, you know what? Not even after this event. I'm not even going to finish this event. I haven't even completed this event. This is my first time doing it. Well, it's my second time doing it technically. But I haven't finished it because I died, obviously. Alright, let's try this again, lads, yeah? Round 2. Here we go. I am finishing this. I am finishing this. We are barely 10 minutes into it. Well, we're not even... Yeah, we're like 2 minutes away from the 10-minute mark. And I am planning on finishing this before the 20-minute mark. Guaranteed. And when it comes to uploads, I think I'm going to try to just upload at least 2 or 3 videos a day. I don't know what I'm going to do, which is the problem. And if I'm keeping it completely real with you guys, when it comes to certain videos, oh my word, the recording is such a fun process. The part that I don't particularly enjoy at times is the editing. And the reason being, okay, I'm sure you've heard people say this before, but when it comes to a video that you feel you put a lot of effort into, it doesn't necessarily do that well at times, which is expected, you know, it's a trial and error kind of thing. So you see what works and you see what doesn't. But, oh my word, I think, to be fair, I feel... Oh, yeah, not this time. I feel like one of the series that kind of pushed that agenda in a way is my Limit Breaker analysis series, which I did one video on, but I feel like it could have potentially done better if I chose a different unit and not some like 2-year-old unit. So it was essentially a series where I analyzed the unit, obviously hence the name, and it had like 20-ish thousand views, which to a lot of people sounds great, but for the amount of work I put in that video, it really wasn't it. I was like, yeah, there is no way I'm doing this again. I spent like almost a week on it, and I just didn't want to put that amount of effort in again for 20,000 views, which again is a lot to some people, but I could get those views on a video, pardon me, that I didn't necessarily put that much effort into. So to me, it was just like, oh, okay. If it got like 50,000 views, I'd have been like, okay. It's like on the lower end of what I would have liked it to get, but it's still there. I mean, it met my goal, but it didn't in the end. So that's why we never saw... Oh, bollocks. Okay. We never saw that series resurface again. And I know that a lot of people want to see the SSR analysis videos back again. To be honest, it's just not... Oh my word, can you please stop? It's just not what it was like before. I feel like that series has run its course in a way, because it's just not exactly something that I feel a lot of people want. There are some people that want it, but not the majority, and I feel like you kind of need to focus on the majority when it comes to YouTube, otherwise you just aren't gonna do well. And of course, do what you enjoy as well. And oh man, I don't know for how long some of you guys have been following me, but for the people that have been following me for a long while, let's say, well, to be honest, since the start of my Dokkan days, you would know my very first or my very early SSI analysis videos, they were pretty much daily, and back then there weren't as many units, so I kind of, oh my word, so I kind of had to like be a bit efficient in a way with what I was doing. And back then I would do, and I would consider this a video, I would do one SSR analysis video, a card-up video that lasted like 2 minutes. A minute most of the time, to be honest. And then I would upload like 10-second... Okay, they weren't 10 seconds. They were a bit longer than 10 seconds. But I would upload videos of me Dokkan awakening units, and that was it. That was literally it. I think if you go back on my channel, you can actually find those videos again. It's literally like just 30 seconds of me awakening a unit, and I thought that was content. It's just so dumb when you think about it. Like if you're gonna do something like that, just do it in a video where you're doing a bunch of other stuff. But it comes with experience. Like the more you do it, the more you realize, oh yeah, I probably shouldn't do this because it's pretty damn dumb. But in hindsight, it was pretty funny. But it was so dumb. Like, why am I uploading a 30-second video of me Dokkan awakening something? And I think the sad thing is that people watched it as well. Like, I don't even know what some people must have been thinking when they got the notification. Like, oh yeah, here's a video of me Dokkan awakening a Kid Buu or an Ultimate Gohan. Like, why do people need to see that? It's so dumb. But yeah, and I always tried to come up with the newest stuff as well. So I had like a Dokkan event challenge, and the most annoying part about that was putting the timer in. I wish I could have just been lazy with it and been like, yeah, so this is the amount of time that I have left, just showing it on my phone. But a lot of people wanted to see the timer on the screen, which makes sense, but you know, it is what it is. And at the very least, with the Dokkan event challenges or the Dokkan event roulette challenge, is that I don't need to use a timer. So that's one of the benefits of doing that, even though it's been a while. Alright, here we go. And I just realised I barely spoke about the team, but it's pretty straightforward. Of course, I did die that one time because I was a complete idiot, and I was expecting to live, and that was kind of stupid as well, but you know what, it's cool. Yeah, I was expecting to live, even though I'm pretty certain it's an instant kill every time. Well, Jiren did survive it. If you haven't seen that video already, it's my most viewed video on the channel. Can Jiren survive the strongest attacking Dokkan? And I think he survived like twice, if I remember correctly. It was pretty crazy at the time. And it will probably stay my most viewed video, which I'm okay with. And shout out to Kabuki for that idea, because he is the one that came up with it. And I was like, you know what? Thank you for the idea. I will take it. And the over 400,000 views. And my guy just got one-shotted, as you do. So now what do we have here? Oh my word. Okay, the Vegito would have been nice for now, but I think this should be very close to taking him out. Would be nice if we had a transformed one, but what can you do here? And the reason why I didn't bring the TEQ Vegito Blue is because he basically won't think of anyone. So he would just be a bit of a liability here. Obviously, he is the better of the two for now. He is the better of the two for now, because if if the physical Vegito Blue ever gets an Extreme Z Awakening, it's over. It is over. Probably. It depends on what they do to him. I don't know. They could be on par. But yeah, I don't know. He has the counters. Yeah, I think the counters would probably edge it for him. And we are going to get a counter in here. And it is GG for the boy. And 15 minutes. Around the 15-minute mark. Probably a little less because I think I cut a part out. And there we go. 1.1 million damage with the critical counter. We have 2 events left. We have Topo. And then we have Blue Evolution Vegeta. And someone pointed out that I have an unawakened one in my box. No, this is the Jiren event. Never mind. Yeah, someone pointed out that I have an unawakened one in my box. So I should most likely awaken him at some point. When that's going to happen, I honestly haven't got a clue, because I don't particularly care about that Vegeta, because I don't know. I think I pulled a dupe. Yeah, I think I did end up putting a dupe in that video that I didn't upload, and I most likely won't upload. But alright, here we go. Can we get an additional here, please? No, that's not it, Chief. That definitely is not it. Maybe the normal attack will be able to take him out. I'm just trying to speed through this as fast as I can. I think that's a crit. No, it's not a crit. So we are going to take him out with this next attack. Okay. You're done. I was kind of expecting Vegito to take out what's his name? Dispo. But we have a pretty solid rotation here. Okay, let's go. And I'm hoping that the super attack from LR Vegito will be enough here. The friend one is at 100%, so it should. Plus the super attack. Well, the TEQ Vegito gives an attack increase with a super attack. So I was hoping that would have been enough, but it wasn't enough, and we didn't get a crit there. So I'm hoping that maybe the Vegito at the end here can pull something out of nowhere. Maybe a critical counter, and it's not a critical counter. I think that would have been enough to finish him off, but it wasn't. Now we are going to get a counter here, which will definitely take him out because of the type advantage, and of course because of the counter. Yeah, pretty much. Don't know where I was going with that. So 2 more stages left, I'm guessing. The rotations could be better, but I can't complain. And oh dear. Oh dear, this is not the greatest. I'm not even racing, but I kind of just want to speed this up. I think I may... I wonder if I could have finished it by this point if I didn't die during that event. At a type advantage, you know, the Vegito is at 100%. I thought, you know what, bet. I can take him out. Never mind. I'm just not going to end up taking him out because I am dead. That's just the best possible way of putting it. I'm just dead. And we get a super attack. Man, maybe I should have brought the TEQ Vegito because the physical one is putting in work, but not as fast as I would like him to. Okay, so, I'm just going to go with this. Maybe the OG Vegito will be able to do something here. To be honest, I do not want to mess with the physical one because his super attack animation is long. His counter is kind of long as well. I'm just, you know what, I'm going to go with the agility one. And there he goes. And you know what just sucks? You know what sucks is the fact that I just lost. Well, oh, pardon me. I say I lost. But I just had the Transformed Vegito in the other rotation. And now I just have to wait for him to come back. Which obviously doesn't sound like that big of a deal. But it's just so... It's so awkward. It's not even awkward. It's like... inconvenient to have your most damaging unit on the rotation that you don't want him on. He is going to pop up in a minute. But I'd have preferred to have him in this first rotation here. Just so I can try to take out Jiren as fast as I can. And Canny Vegito just isn't doing that much here, really. And, of course, he locked my most powerful character at the end there. But I think we're still good. Right, let's put you there. Let's get that counter in. And then we can go with this as well. And is that going to be a Dokkan mode? It's not going to be a Dokkan mode. So we can get that during the first stage of the next event. Which, it's whatever, really. But we do get super attacks here by Jiren. Now that I think about it, that super attack, honestly, isn't that great. It's pretty standard. Pretty standard stuff. Maybe we are going to get an LR Jiren at some point. I think that's a possibility. To be honest, I think at some point, every character, for the most part, is going to get an LR. It's going to happen. It's inevitable. Whether it's a free-to-play one or a summonable one, it's going to happen. But LR, I feel like LRs have lost their rarity anyway. It's not literally, but they aren't as rare as they used to be, clearly. Right, here we go. One more event. And we are just over the 20-minute mark. And I don't know how... I don't know how long... Well, it's over the 20-minute mark in my recording. But I don't know if that's where we are at in the actual video. Because I most likely did cut some stuff out. I think I'm going to skip this Dokkan mode. Just, I don't need to get it. My health... It's not like it needs to go up. Like I said, I'm trying to speed this up a little. There we go. Just get that super attack in. And, yo, I cannot wait for April. So much cool stuff going on. Game of Thrones, for those of you that watch that. Attack on Titan. We have... What's the other one? There's one more. Avengers Endgame. Did I say that already? I think I did. Endgame. Attack on Titan. Game of Thrones. There we go. Those three. It's a great month for the GOATs. Alright. Here we go. I think I'm low-key getting tired of Marvel, though. As sad as it sounds, I think I am. I think I've just seen way too many Marvel movies at this point. Alright, here we go. So, I'm just going to roll with this. And I think I am going to end up using this item just so I get a bit of an attack and defensive increase. So maybe Vegito Blue can put in a bit of work here. He definitely can. He's got the attack stat. He's got the counter power. Right, so that's the second attack. Can we get a third in? That's the third. What about the fourth? And we get the fourth off. Okay. What about the counters now? Can you take him out by yourself? And he is going to take him out by himself. There we go. And one more stage. If I'm not mistaken. Or is there two? Nah, it's got to be one. Yeah, there's no way it's two. Ooh, now this is ideal. This is definitely not ideal. Why? Okay. Gonna go with this then. And that is the ultimate attack. Oh my word. These LRs are so damn good. And we didn't see a single transformation the entire video, which is completely expected, but I'm not even mad. And I think we have reached the 20-minute mark right now. So this is going to be the first video today. It's going to come out whenever. The other two going to come out whenever. My internet is pretty bad, if you didn't know already from the other 100 times that I most likely mentioned it. But yeah, they just go up when my internet decides to be good. And I have to put it on my phone. But I will take that super attack head on. And we are going to finish it with a counter. And done. Finally done. Now, the question is, how many stones am I going to get from this? Because if I get a decent amount, I'm going to be summoning for Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. If not, well, I'm going to end it there. Let's find out. I think it should be at least 50. At least 50. Or give me 40. Just give me enough to do a multi-summon so I can get an LR. Because I spent like close to 400 stones, pardon me, which doesn't sound like a lot in this day and age. Free to play stones, because I'm free to play, obviously, and I just didn't get anything. Well, I did get something, but just not what I wanted. 18 minutes. Okay, I see you. Now let's go over here. I think is that 7 days or 7 hours? Probably 7 days. Now let's go ahead and collect our reward. And 35 stones. Can I collect, please? Why is it not letting me collect? I need 6 stones. Please, give me 6 here. I have 6 stones. Give me 6 stones. I get 1 stone. I'm so... Oh, man. 5 stones off. Is that a joke? I'm so close to it. Well, I won't be able to do a multi-summon, which is kind of disappointing. I can. Please. There's got to be something in my gifts, surely. And there's nothing in my gifts. What a disappointment. Okay, we have 5 tickets. So, might as well dish them out on this. I don't know if we can get anything good from it, but let's see. Yep, great. No one supporting me. No supporting cast here. Go Super Saiyan. Most likely going to be trash, but might as well get it over and done with. And we get... Okay. I don't have him. So, it's not a complete failure. But this is the 4th one. Is it just 5 or is it 10? Probably, yeah, just 5. Well, I've got the Paragus. But that was it. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, of course, leave a like, subscribe, all of that good stuff. And I will see you all in the next one.